Hello, this is Team OJ, African Techpreneur, and I hope you watched the introduction video. I hope you watched the introduction video. If you have not watched the introduction video, please go back and click on introduction video before you come to this place because I don't think you'll be able to understand what you are missing and what you're going to be losing. So, but if you watch that introduction video, I want to tell you first and foremost, congratulations because you're about to get into something so big. You want to have that mini junior experience, or you want to become the big and junior becomes the mini. I mean, AliExpress of your own country. You want to just take over, right? So that is it. Then before you make your decision, somebody will say, can I see the overview of what this PayPortr look like? You know, I promised it in the introduction. So that's the reason. If you skip the introduction and you are landing here, you will not understand anything. So don't waste your money. Let's go. First is you want to say, how can I see everything in one video? Showing me all that this PayPortr is all about and how helpful is it going to be effectively going to be for my business. Just like I said, you could have a website that is wasting your time and money. So instead of holding on to that website, leave it, let it be your second website. Even football kind of a competition, they have first 11 and second 11. So let that one be your second 11. Review what PayPortr can do and let's go. So I don't want us to talk too much. So let's go and see what PayPortr is all about. How can I access PayPortr? All you want to do is go to your browser, open your browser, your favorite, anyone that is your favorite. Let's go with this. Now, go ahead and type PayPortr. P-A, like pay, P-A-Y-P-O-R-T-R, this way, .com. So the moment you do it on your browser, it's going to bring a beautiful interface, or you can go ahead and click the link under this video. Very important. So you can get to the website easily. So these are the offers that will pop up. You have the opportunity to get a 55% discount. Sorry, a 50% discount. What you see here on the screen is not so it is 50% discount. If you are seeing this video within February 2026. So ask for 50% discount. You get it. So it is just ask for 50% discount and you get it of any of the plans. So then look at what it looks like. Yes, so what is the most important thing here is not the beautiful website. It is the fact that the pixel integration, the script has already been installed on the system. So the only thing you need to come in with now is your pixel ID. Now it is a dataset ID. Set up your business portfolio, which is the next walkthrough you will get. You get? Now, copy the ID and put and it start working and it is as effective as anything. So your ads you cannot send somebody to the website and it misfires and Meta is charging you. Yeah, somebody will say, I had a website that even a kind of whether people buy or not, it is charging me. Sometimes I've already explained in the introduction that maybe your custom conversion rule did not state real URL. You put your main URL. That is to say, the moment anybody hits it, you are charged. So that's the reason why I say, go and watch it. So you love it. So also don't skip anyone. Don't skip anything. Make sure you watch them squarely. First, second, to the last, and you will love it. Don't go and watch parts. You try to implement it. No, watch everything. If possible, 2 times. Then you will not have a clearer understanding of what you want to do. So don't peep out peeping. So very important. So now look at how beautiful the entire platform is. Just like I have said that this is not just about how the website look like and all of that. So you can always have your time to come and kind of check the prices and everything. And of course, by the time you use it for 1 month, you find out that the price is here. They are not. You'll be the one recommending that we should make this $390, $3,900. I know you say why. Now, because of the value you are going to be getting. Now, you want to see that this $190 is 1,900, this one 900. That's what you see because of the quality and the value you're going to be getting. So that is it about, you can always come scroll over and all of that, read blogs and to bed. Where we're going is, let me go ahead and take you to the template, what the template look like. Let's start before we now move to my own site inside, how it looks like. You understand? So the demo. So now look at how beautiful the templates are. You cannot come and preview each of them by clicking. Each one you click will open on a new page. Each one you click will open on a new page. Each one you click will open on a new page. We have them 9. So this is for people that sell electronics, but I said it is not about electronics. You can sell your real estate, your property with this template. What you need to do, because inside the backend we're going right now, you're going to see how you can replace all these banners. They are all banners. We have middle, right, left banners. So all you need to do is to change pictures and it turns to any kind of website of your dream, right? Because I love the way and the previews, the flash sales, the ratings and everything is just out of this world. So this for grocery, you have your grocery shop. You can as well use it for even fashion shop. Just change the pictures, change the banners, and you are good. So you have the opportunity to feature the shoes, the dress, all of that. So you want to sell like anything, you can use any of the template to do it. So now this is my favorite electronics, right? So this is Chuba. So Chuba is the best for electronic sales, gadgets, laptops, like cars, like vehicle, just anything that you want to sell can fit in. And this is the simplest of them all. So we're going to be seeing the back end of this Chuba. So how do we log in? It is very simple. All we need to do is to go ahead and click on log in my account, log in, and this is the customer interface, right? So you want to log in with the same information here. If you want to log in, you log in. After you've created your account, you can see login. So on the login, we're going to be doing what? Using my own password and using my own information. So let's see what the backend look like. Ta-la-la. This is what the backend look like. So I know that some people, when they have platforms like this, first they are going to be confused. They don't know how and what to do to get started, how to start editing the entire store. But today I'm going to be giving you the complete overview. So I'm currently on a yearly premium on this demo that you are watching. So first thing you want to do is to choose a theme. Now I want, as we are previewing, let's go ahead and click on this icon over here to preview what we have, so that when I'm showing you each of the points, we come and tell you, look at where it is. Now, first thing you want to do is to be sure and conclude on the theme you want to use. So which is all these templates you see here. Look at, okay, how do I want my site to look like? You understand? You can see this is fashion. Click on it. Maybe you have boutique. You click on it. Maybe you want to say wigs, hair, any type, anything at all, real estate, anything. So you come and say, okay, I want my website to be like this. So what you will do is that you're going to do what? Come to your backend and come down here and click on site setting and choose the theme. You see the theme here is previewing what exactly you saw out there. That is to say, you select fashion, and that's all. So that by the time you are imputing things and sections, they enter in just like the original one, just like the one you see here. And you'll be wondering, so I could actually build a website like this. That is correct. You can do that and do it even better, right? So that is one. So the moment you have done that, you are now good to do or to come to the dashboard. Let's go ahead and close the rest of the thing so it doesn't get us confused and we're not going back to it. So I want you to start from the dashboard from the top. Yes, go ahead and click on shop management. That's the first thing you do. Start from there. Don't start from editing the template, because by the time you sign up, you will not be seeing something full like this. You see your own stock empty. So start from this process. So first and foremost, you want to start with shop management and click on products. So the first thing first is to create your entire category. What is your category? Let me go ahead and click on it. The entire category. Entire category is like when you have electronic shop, or you understand, or anything. You see, we have computer, hardware, drinks, beverages. Maybe you even have a fashion shop where you have men's shop, men wears, men's shoes, ladies shoe, ladies gown, and all of that. So you want to do what? Upload the categories first. Look at it. When you come to the website, look at where it will appear. Yes, this is multi-purpose. It has everything. So that you understand that it's not just about, it's about TV, media production, cosmetics and tools, drinks, computer hardware, computer, any of this, gaming console or real estate or anything. So you list, it can be 2 or 3. So it must not be as long as this. That is what category is all about. So the next thing we want to do after we've done, and to create it is very simple. Just click on add, upload your picture. Each of them has a recommended image size, which you can actually use Canva to achieve. So all you want to do is to go to canva.com, put the size, custom size 100, and drop the image of the product you want to use as category. You are good to go. So the next thing on our list is subcategories. Now, you may want to kind of have men wears. Under the men wears, you now have shoes, men's singlets, men. So these are subcategories. Instead of creating it as the direct categories, you just make it on the sub. And what happens is that when you are under the subcategory, first thing you do is to select the main category and then select the English name. If you want to use Arabic, maybe you're an Arabic, so you can write the Arabic, this thing here. You can write it using your own Arabic keyboard, right? So the status, if you want it active, the serial number is just the position, so it doesn't matter. You can put any number here and submit. So that is how to do your subcategories. You see, you can build a website. You can build a website. So the next thing we want to do is to do what? Labels. What is label? Label is when you come to a website, you see hot and new. So let me go ahead and show you quickly. Let me draw it down and start from this. Trending this week. This is new, like the one you just uploaded. Hot is the one that a lot of people are buying. Started like, yeah, a product that just started going viral. A lot of people want it. So that is, so you are the one to label it. Just like I said, you're going to become a mini Amazon. Or you can be bigger, because I don't know how big you are. Now, let's go ahead and check. That is it about labels. Variants. So that is to say variation. When you come, you want to buy a particular product, like this is audio size. You see, this is a mini and large. Maybe you want to buy shoes. So some people that sell shoes, they say sizes, they say large, medium, extra large, and that. So this is where you set something like that, right? So that is it about labels. Then item. Somebody say, where can I upload my product? That is called item. You need to do all of this before you upload product, so you make it perfect, right? Now come to items. So you can go to upload new product by just going to add item. Now you want to do if it's a physical product or it is a digital product. You now see, you say, is it for digital or this? Please tell me. That's the reason why it's not good to skip video. Everything has process. So let's work with that. So if it is a physical product, we click on this. If it is a digital product, we want to sell ebooks and all of that, we click on this. But that is by the way. Yes. So that is it. Now the next thing we want to look at is order. How do you manage order when people make orders? So we have all orders. So this is where you're going to see the cumulatively all the orders that are coming to your website, and you can decide this one that is showing payment complete. You can decide to change the status. You can see the invoices, the details, and as well you see it. You want to put it either on pending, processing. When maybe it is already shipped, you put it on processing. You understand? After you have completed your your delivery, they have gotten it, you put it on completed. The one they did not pick, they returned, you put it on rejected so that your store can have that stock back if you are uploading it by stock. That is it. So that is it about order. So pending, processing, and all that. You see products that are still processing. So that is it. So you should be able to check your stock and make sure that something is not going wrong in your business. Then the most important thing is your sales reports. So anybody who run business without having access to sales reports, see what is going on, losses, the gains, the profit, the delivery, and everything, you are losing. So you should have access to this sales report. So the next thing is coupon. Yes, the coupon is very important to every e-commerce store because people always want to take 10% off, 2% off, 3%, 1%, 15% discount. Black Friday, yes, when we do 50% discount, 70% discount, 90% discount, and even 99% discounts for people that are doing kind of a digital product. You know, this product can be sold. Maybe you find out a lot of people want it, and you want to use Black Friday to do what? To blast it out, right? You say 99%, just give me 0.1 and keep the rest. Maybe you are selling $99. So you want to sell it like $3 to $4, right? So that is a dollar, right? So don't say, my product is not in dollar. You can use your own country currency. Not everything that you want your own currency. I must call CD, GHS. You like it too much. Or you want KES, Kenya shilling. You want your Zambian. You understand? I can ZMW, right? You want your France CFA. You want it in Naira. So calm down. So anytime I say dollar, put your own country currency inside this, right? I think we're together. So that is it. So this is where you can create your coupon by saying add, and you say name, put the coupon code. Maybe you can say value 22, or you put the name of your business. Just like I said, if you're within February, you can get 50% discount. Just go ahead and click on the link. If there's a link that's under this video, you can click, or from the introduction. And I know before you come here, you must have paid. So if you are paid without that, I'm sorry, there's nothing we can do. That is your luck. But you have not, you have the opportunity to do it immediately before that goes off. So this is where you put the name. Maybe you want to say November discount we're giving, and you come here and say the coupon code, and you do the type. If it is fixed, maybe you want to give everybody that buy from your store $1. So you're going to put it $1, or maybe 100 CDs. You want to give them 2 CDs, 3 CDs just for shopping with us. We want to buy you a bottle of Coke when you buy a product that's worth 500 CDs. When you buy a product that wants, let's say, 50,000 naira, we'll give you a bottle of Coke. Take a bottle of Coke. That is to say, you put the code, you check it out, you buy it for yourself. So meaning that we are not shipping the Coke to you. You understand? So you get it at your own, within your own best location, anywhere you want to get it. And you can say that this is going to run from January 1st to February 14. Maybe you want to take advantage of what's this lovebirds Valentine. So the moment this date ends, the coupon becomes a kind of inactive and it goes expired. So you can make it like a longer time. So it's just up to you. You can remove it. Shipping charges. So this is where you want to ask people to deliver it outside your location, outside the country. And so for people in Nigeria that are into a kind of exporting goods, or maybe within Africa or Europe or anywhere, you want to ship your goods from there to Africa, or you want to ship goods from Africa to Europe and all of that to our people there, you can just put the charges here, how many days it's going to take for them to get these goods. And this is going to be an addition to your business, not your hustle. So the moment you get my course, you're no longer hustling. You are now doing business, no matter the level of your business. So the next thing we want to look at is currencies. I hope you love the way I quote the first words. It's beautiful. So what this means is that you can actually have a multi-currency store. Now PayPal is in Nigeria. I don't know about your country. Yes, now Nigerians can accept PayPal. So that is to say, we can now switch our currency with the rest of the world. Right? So now we have USD, we have Euro, we can as well add NGN, we can add GHS. Yes, what it means is that maybe you are doing payment on delivery or pick up in shop. You can put GHS, which is Ghana cedis, right? Or you can put NGN, which is Naira. So which I can get the kind of as a Naira symbol, Naira symbol. So I will get it from what's it called? This is the Naira symbol. I'll copy it, and because it's not on my keyboard, I'm sorry. It's not on my keyboard. You can search your currency symbol online, and the position is left, and as always, symbol position left, and the rate to a dollar is maybe we want to start charging 1,500 per dollar, and we submit. So what that means is that we now have Naira here. So just by reloading the page. So this is how you can do GHS, ZNW, France CFA, and all of that. So and others, please, if I didn't mention your own, you are the best. So I'm just mentioning just some few. You understand? So maybe people from your country will step up ordering our service. So these are people places. We have a lot of them from Zambia, Kenya, Ghana, Cameroon, and I think South Africa. Yes, we have some South Africans. So now we have NGN here. So that is to say, if we go to the shop now, we can switch between currencies. You can see this. This is 179. I know what that means to Naira. It's a whole lot of money. So I switch it to Naira, and you see that the entire money goes gaga. Right? So the next thing we can switch to Euro. So to tell you that the currency switching is just everything. So somebody will not ask you, okay, so how much is it in my currency? No, we add the person to check it in our currency. So meaning that you can now start selling in USD and easily, if your country currency is stable, you should leave it within your country currency and impute, because you can actually accept mobile money. Yeah, with PayPortr, you can accept mobile money. So why not? Why? So the Central African Republics, Kenya, Ghana, and the rest, this is a perfect platform for you to sell your e-commerce store. Now, the next thing we want to do is, what is it? The next on our list is shop setting. This is not just shop setting. Hope you are getting this. Now we have catalog mode and normal mode. So what is the difference between a catalog mode and normal mode? Catalog mode is for people who just want people to see the prices of the things they are selling without any need to of them buying online. So I will switch it and reload our store, and let's see what it looks like. You see it. So there's nothing like buy now. You cannot buy it. You can only preview. There's nothing like add to cart or anything. You notice it. No more add to cart. So you just want people to preview your store. This is for a kind of a restaurant. What's it called? Some supermarkets don't want people to buy online, but they just want them to see the list of products they have. So you can do that. So we can do what? Deactivate it to allow people to buy. So that is to say, maybe you are doing an update on your shop. You don't want people to add to cart. You can do that. You see the add to cart is back. Can now add to cart. So I hope you love this feature. Sometimes I don't want people to, without turning off your website, just switch it to catalog mode, and they'll be looking for how to put it to cart and all of that. Maybe price changes and you want to update the store. You can do that. So the next thing we want to check right here, if time zone is just this Discord comment system is for your product. People can comment under each product. But if you don't want it, you just deactivate it. Personally, I deactivate this. So since I have a kind of my WhatsApp chat on it, so we're getting to that one. So I want you to calm down, right? We're getting to everything. So make sure you follow this process to set up your store. So now, what is the next thing is registered customers. These are people who kind of buy your product. Before you buy product, you have to register, right? So customer can as well do that. So look at the customer's interface where they can do what? They can log in. They can also sign up to your website. So this is different from yours. This is your customers login. They log in from their own website and the information drops here. You can see that it's verified, active. You can even deactivate it if you feel the person is doing something not cool, fraudulent or anything. You deactivate, the person will not contact you. I can't log in. So you are not calling PayPortr because outside PayPortr, you are the only one that PayPortr know. The rest of your customers know you. So you have no you are not sharing profit or commission with PayPortr. So this is why I recommend it a lot for businesses. That is it. The next thing we want to do is pages. The pages means you can now start like updating everything that is in the home page, the text, the video, the pictures. Now let's go ahead to the home page. You see image and text. Look at that image and text that say top rated, browse by categories. All these things you see here. You understand everything. Top rated, browse by categories. What's that? Super flash sales. You see here. You understand? Super flash sales. You see here, and as well, you want to edit all this information that is in the home page. See the background of that home page. You understand the call to action background, and subscribe to our newsletter and all of that. Look at this. You see here. Look at it at the bottom. I think it's here. Look at it here. You see it. Subscribe to our newsletter and enjoy. Continue shopping. All this. So this is where you do all of the continue shopping. See it. So you want to put the URL. So our top featured product. So this is where you edit all of those things. So then hero section is the slider. You're wondering how all these sliders came in, how you can do that. Look at it. So look at each of our sliders here. Look at them here. So you can add new. So everything you want to do here has the size. So you don't want to start cracking your brain. How can I do this? How do I do this? No, nothing like that. You put a button name, the title, subtitle, just the way it is here. You understand the heading, the subtitle and title, the description and the button shop now, and the link that follows it immediately. I hope you love what you are watching. You love it, right? You love it. I believe you love what you are seeing. So this is how you do your features, like features on the website. Money back guaranteed. You see here 24 hours and all of that. So this is cool. The banners, the left middle banners. Look at it, the positions. So and all of that. So look at this. This is on the right, where we say they get 50% discount, 20% discount, and the rest. Look at it on the right. Look at it. Explore more. Explore more. So you can edit everything. Everything. When I say everything, I mean it. Product sections. This is where you choose trending this week. So you see that trending this week where it is. So you can create it and push it trending this week. Look at it. So and it picks what goes where. So let's go. The next thing is I think we have done this one, sections and all of that. So yes, we have done all of these ones. So the menu builder. So the menu builder, this is the home page, menus and all of that. That's where you do that. So you see menu and all. You can even move it up and down how you want it to look like. The ones you don't want to come like these pages, you might want to remove it. So you see it. You are good. So the next thing we want to look at is is a footer. You want to change this footer information here. Look at the useful links, footer informations, and all of that. Let's see it. You see, this is quick continue and all of that. So that is what we see as useful links. FAQ, privacy policy, about us. FAQ, privacy policy, contact us and about us. So the other one is information. So the next thing on our list is the breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs like images, the headings. See the image on the home page, the headings. You understand? Shop now, about us. You want to change, compare. Some terms inside your website you might want to change, like wish list. They don't. You can leave them the way they are. So they are perfect the way they are. So you must not change everything. Anything you see you love the way they are, don't change it. Unless you don't have it yet, you do your own. Or maybe you are from another language, you want to change it to Arabic and all of that. You can do that. So the SEO information. This is a search engine optimization for your business. So this is it. So maybe I will make a different video about your SEO. So let's leave this one. So I'll make an SEO, or you can ask, okay, how can I get that SEO stuff video? So that will kind of remind me. So subscribers, these are the male subscribers on your website, people who fill this information that come and says, you and me at, now let's say you at you.com. So this is, let's say I just subscribe to your newsletter. And when I come to the newsletter subscribers, you see you at you.com. So that is it. So you have everything sorted. So you can always move them to your email sending platforms and we're good. So you can even send that. You don't need to move it anywhere. Sorry for that information. You can send them a message from here. I know you love it now. Yeah, so as people subscribe to your newsletter, you can feed them from here. So you don't need any third party. Membership. So this is where you see how much you paid and when it's expiring. So you can make up. So I always know that nobody gets PayPortr and go back. So you can see now that PayPortr is not just for you. It's anybody can build a website with PayPortr and you go home happy. So you see how easy. So you can follow this guide now, edit your store. You don't even need any more something. So the next thing we want to do is coupon code. Or maybe, okay, the extend membership. I know you say, what about that? So what it means is that maybe the current plan you have is basic. Maybe you got the $90 plan and now you want to get a $190 or $390 because of the product. This one give you access to 500 products. You want to go for 1,009. It's fair enough. 190 it's supposed to be 1,900 USD. Yes, because you are making money. So let the system that. One thing I advise people is this: when a system is helpful to you, try to support it a lot because you don't know what is behind the scene. That's the reason why you see sometimes Namecheap will go blur. You don't know if it is a server issue or management issue. So that's the reason why any service that's paying you, sometimes even talk to the support and say, I want to give a tip. I want to support you. You understand? Because it is a partnership. They might maybe have reduced the money to make sure they bring in more people. You get? So it is very much important. Don't always ask for discount. Sometimes go and pay the full money. You might end up saving your own business because if you want to build a store like this, do you know how much you will pay? It's a lot of money. Don't worry, you're going to see the pixel integration and everything now as we move. So always pay full. If you paid half and you just listen to this and they touch you, call back and say, I want to complete the payment. It's important. Yes, it's a partnership. It is a partnership because now you have access to good platform. And if the platform's owners or the managers, they have good resources, they keep improving it. So you might end up helping the platform improve better. So don't always want discount. You might want to go for the 390, not because you want to upload 1,500 products. What you want to do is that you want to support the platform to ensure it is strong. It's a tip, it's a secret. I do that a lot. When I go out there to buy things, I don't price it too much. I price it to how much I know that it's fair, not what the seller wants to sell it. Maybe they just want to sell it. But for me to always get that product, I buy it well. So you always go and say, people buy better. Unless it's something I don't always need. This is your store. $390 is not too much for you to have stable platform. So whether you want to upload high or low, but you want a stable platform, always go for the biggest plan. So thank you very much for that. I think that's a good summary. So we are together. So let's go to, now you will see why I said that now. We have coupon code generator. You say, I can generate a coupon code outside. It is now, no way. You can't get free coupon code again. Do you want us to try it? Now, and PayPortr is giving you that free. Just for subscribing, you have access to this customizable, the way you want it, with your logo and everything showing on it, how you want it to look like. Let's go and search for free QR code generator. You see now we have free QR code generator, best free QR code generator. You see it, QR code 100% Abby, 100% free. Let's check it if it is free. Now let's go ahead and put our website. Check it. Now the website I want to do, let's say we want to use youtube.com as our website. This is what we want people to scan. So you know that it is no longer free, right? So the way it is, we don't want any name on it. We say next, and the way it is, it's going to ask us for frame and all of that. Let's leave. If we want to add our logo, just like we can do inside PayPortr, we can add our logo and everything. We say create. Now let's see what happens. Now it wants you to put your email, right? So for you to download it, I'm going to say email@email.com. I don't want to put any real email. So you see, what is this? So no more free QR code generator. So for those people who generated it before, go and scan it and it will take you somewhere else. So don't risk your business. That's why I said don't go for $90 just because of product, but because you might want to support the system, go and extend it. Click on it and it extends. So that is one beautiful thing. You extend the days that is remaining, they add it up for you and everything. So imagine you paying additionally to 19.95 or 27,000 every month, or $19.95 every month, just so this is, so you multiply this by 12. If I continue with this, you see how much you are supposed to be paying for this. You are supposed to be paying $239 for just a QR code that showed you 100% free. So for you, maybe you feel it's free because you don't even pay attention that your business is losing the quality, because when people scan it and it takes them somewhere and you have done it in a beautiful banner or beautiful something you placed on in your office, try to scan your QR code today and see if it is still working. So don't be a QR code holder who don't know. So you see, I'm not, in case you are the owner of the QR code system, sorry, I'm not in any way trying to discredit your platform, but just to a kind of for clarities and educational purpose. Thank you very much. So now what it means is, if you just want to use QR code, not a website, you can go for it. Yes, you can go for it. You already seen the platform. So let me give you free promotion. So that is it. So that for PayPortr, you just paid 50% of 90. So go and complete that money. Let the platform enjoy it too. So you see it, you can do what you do. No yearly payment extra, nothing. So long your store is running, you have your store kind of a QR code. You can do anything with it. You know that there's no way you start sending your customers to their platform. You just end up designing something for another business to thrive on. So the next thing we want to do, you can do with your color, change the color just the way you want it and all of that. You see, change it to your business color and good. So That is it, you are good to go. So the next thing you want to do is go ahead and even download it if you're ready. You can see your saved QR code you've generated here and that. So that is it. The next thing is the most important part of this overview of this platform. So now is the general setting. The general setting, this is where you change the logo. This is a GIF. Yes, GIF. So you do this and all of that. So that is it. So you can use Canva to do that, or any image editing platform or video editing to achieve it with your own logo. So the next thing we want to look at now is the theme. We have already selected the theme and the plugin. So this is where we enable the discourse and all of that. And Google Analytics, you want to know what is going on in your store, why people, many people who visit the website don't complete the order. You want to use the Google Analytics to do what? To check where they are from, where the point they started and where they ended. So you try to check if they have issue with payment or they have issue with submitting payment. So always check that. So now the TalkTo, you already know what TalkTo is about. I can just enable it, but we don't have the IDs. So if you check your website now, we'll have TalkTo pop up. So we don't have the ID yet, so it might not actually come up. So we already have WhatsApp. So this is where you set up your, so of course your customer can as well log in with a Google login. So I'm going to make separate video on those. Then we have our pixel. You know, I said something that the one you do here is to just put the pixel ID before the script is already installed. So go ahead and watch the complete pixel walkthrough and you get how you can get this information. So Google Capture, this is to ensure that a bot does not log into your store to make fake orders. So this is it. So I'm going to make also a video bonus for these plugins, right? So that is it. So this is your WhatsApp chatbot. Yes, this WhatsApp you see here, so you can customize it to your own advantage. So just by putting your own phone number here from your country, entering your country code plus 233 for Ghana, sorry, 234 for Nigeria, 2-something-7 for 227 for South Africa or so. So I don't know. So this is that idea. This is how can I help you? So you can change the message and you want it to pop up, active, yes, and you save. That is what you see here. Hi there, how can I help you? So the customer can write and send. So I think you love it, right? I love it too. So the next thing we want to look at is the maintenance mode. Maintenance mode is maybe you want to start editing your store. You don't want anybody to see it. Maybe you already added your domain, yourname.com, and people are coming. Maybe that's the first thing you did. Or you just shared it, and a lot of people, they are not allowing you to edit. People are asking you, why have you not added this or that? Or you are doing it for someone, you're doing it for a client, maybe your website designer. You charge somebody to set up a pixel-enabled system that allow them to make more profit. You charge them separately your fee, and you are building it with PayPortr. So this is it. So you can put it on the coming soon. You can say ABC Technology at work. So you can do the banner. You see the banner is 770 by 720. Beautiful. So you can put the message you want them to see. Put your token. Maybe if your name of your company is ABC, put ABC. So if you want to access it, to use payportr.com/apply/ABC. And you see your link. You can log in as admin. So don't forget to do that before you enable it. So it doesn't take you somewhere else. You know. So that is it about that. The next thing is the social links. Your Facebook, your Instagram, your Bobo, your Buy, your More, your TikTok. You can align them on your website. So allow people to follow you across social media. Look at it. So that is it about that. So what's the next thing we have? Cookies alert. When you visit a website, the first thing is allow cookies. We use cookies to give you the best online experience. So you can change the message. In fact, maybe it might not want you to be cookie again. You just use something, but it is cookie. It is cookie. You understand? Maybe you want to do your mission, accept our mission and vision. But it is cookie that it will still end. So this is where you set up your email templates and your mail information, email verification, product order, reset password, and other status for you, for your business, right? So that is it. The next thing we want to check is your mail information. This is where you say mail to from. So maybe your business at gmail.com or something, and as well from maybe from team OJ, from team OJ from PayPortr. That's what you see on your mail head. You say, okay, from PayPortr. So very important. The language, this is where you choose the language you want. This is English and Arabic. So from our website, you can see we have both English and Arabic languages here. So if I push it to Arabic, it changes the entire site to Arabic language. So if you have another language you might want to use, so meaning that people from Arabic speaking countries can as well shop from your store. So if you have such something, you know that this is a way something to go. So imagine somebody comes to your website and this is what they are seeing. And you say, can you go to the product? Yes, of course. I can go to the product, and you are the only one who is understanding this if you're an Arabic speaker. So you see, everything is looking Arabic. So until you do what, you change it. Will it ever allow us to change? How can we even know what we want to change? Okay, look at it here. I can change it to English. So it removed everything. So you love it. I love it too. So that is, you can add another language. That look at the way they added this. The code is very important. The code is very important. You understand? Let me say Igbo or Yoruba language code. I think it's Igbo. So there's no, okay, IG. For the ISO is IG. So what I will do is that I'll say add language and say Igbo. I want to do Igbo or Yoruba, so IG, this is IG. Direction is it left to right or right to left? I think it's left to right. Yes, anything I'll come and change it if it didn't go. So that is to say we can change our language to Igbo. So we can change it to Igbo and see what it looks like. We have not kind of set up the entire thing. So we need to do some kind of add keyword and all of that. So you can check the keyword. You understand? You cannot make it default. Check the keyword these people added here. You see, so you'll be able to like change the grammar, the what's it called, the keyword and the rest. So we don't have that for the Igbo or other language. So you take your time to see what other people have done. So you lost. I think that's what it showed me. You lost, you are lost, you are lost, you are lost. You are not lost anyway. So don't get it wrong. So this is where you say you are lost. Now I can just come and say Ndewo. So what it means is that you know what you want to write. You write it so that when people come to your store, this is what they will see. Now let's check it and say Ndewo. So you can use your own language here and you are good to go. So I think from here we are good. So I'll just switch it back to English and our store is ready. So now that is it about language. The next thing is payments gateway. We have online and offline. What's that about offline and online? Online is when you want to accept Paystack, you want to accept Molly, Yoku, Yendit, Perfect Money. You understand? You can accept Perfect Money with this. You can accept Stripe. You can accept all of this. Toyin Instant, Phone P, PayTabs, and Paytm. So meaning that any type of payment that works for your country people, now we have PayPal. So you can set up your store with the best payment option than is widely accepted in your country. If your country does not have all this type of payment, just use offline. Let people submit your bank account. Go ahead and put information about your bank details here and let them make payment and upload receipts. Yes. If it's not payment on delivery, put your bank information and say upload receipts. So for someone who needs service or product, will do that. Of course, so serial number you can put 1 or 0. So it's just about the first to come up and all of that. So that is it. So what do we have next? Of course, it is domain and URL. So we have custom domain. What it means is that you can actually buy a domain. Now look at the hosting DNS record, then add this thing to your DNS. If you don't know about that, don't worry. Someone will be assigned to you to help you do the connection. So make sure you go and buy your domain, or wait so that they will explain the best platform you can buy your domain. Just say, I want to connect my domain. Send the message from PayPortr homepage. Yes, come and kind of send direct message that you want to do what you want to connect it, and somebody will assist you full time. So that is it for you. The moment you get a paid plan, right, you have instant subdomain. You can start using this. Don't use this to start running your adverts. Use this. So this is more like your own website. It does not switch back to PayPortr. It's only for you. So this is very important to you if your budget is low and you don't even have money yet to buy any other, like your name.com. So use this first to promote. As you make money, you feel that it's time to show your name, you buy domain and switch it, and nobody will see PayPortr again. It's going to be you.com, your business name.com, .org.net, .shop or anything. You can do that. See, we already put the recommended platforms. So our recommended platforms are GoDaddy, Namecheap, Bluehost, Domain.com, HostGator, and Google Domains, and as well Hostingja. So go ahead and talk to a support, and support will do what will guide you. If you already have a domain, or maybe you have a website that is not even giving you the stuff, and they register with any of these platforms, what do? Reach out and we will disconnect it there and connect you to PayPortr instantly. And you don't need the second day, just the first day. So, and this is the end of the preview of PayPortr, and I hope you love it. So if you have any question, you have any confusion or concern, always use the chat, WhatsApp, or maybe you talk to Mr. T or the person that gave you this video or this course you are watching right now. Talk to the person and say, I want to do this, and you'll be able to get what you want from the person. So this is still always African Techpreneur. So see you in the next video where we'll do the walkthrough on how to edit the template. So you can just check the entire module. Just kind of click the back button now and you see the entire module. So go ahead and don't skip. Make sure you watch every part of this video to the end, and see you in the next video. So we're going to be seeing our face. But if you skip it to this end, please go back and start watching again. You don't need to rush. Why are you rushing? Is it not you that when you become professional that you can do much better? It's not when you watch half, you check half, you drag it to the end, you drag it to the middle, you will just be confused. So it doesn't get better when you are not getting better. You cannot fake growth. If you must grow, you must learn to follow process. So see you there. I'm not commanding you, you're my boss. But this is just a subtle addition to what we have done. So thank you so much and have a great day.